right, here we are in Game of Sultans. And I'm here to answer a question I get a lot. And the first time I tried to answer this question, I did this 20-minute long rambly video that was of absolutely no use whatsoever to anybody. I expressed a lot of uncertainty, and I think I actually caused more confusion. So I'm going to try answering it one more time. I can speak English. Heir Tutoring. How to use it, what does it do, what do those scrolls mean, yada, yada, yada. So let's start with the basics. Scrolls. How do I get scrolls? I do this, and what rush are we in? So we're in Empire Power and Gold Consumption. I do this during gold consumption only because I am a tightwad and I like placing well during rushes. So that's my strategy. And I sit here and I go, I'm going to spend probably about 3 billion per each envoy here in the Imperial Council. And I go for a number. I always choose a number because the price increases exponentially, much like the Redeem Store in Fortress and Frontier, So I'm going to hit around 3 billion each. And I have all my envoys unlocked, so this is going to consume a significant amount of grain. Not grain, gold. Get my G's straight, darn it. Right? So here's the boring thing. Now, each of these envoys has a chance of getting either a normal talent tome, scroll, whatever, rare talent tome, scroll, whatever. People call them different names. I'm trying to use both layman's terms and the proper name. And then epic. And you really want to get as many epics as possible, right? Required item to refresh heir specialties. Each refresh offers 50 to 100% of the max specialty rating. That's why you want epic. Because 20 to 100% is rare. And then 0 to 100% is the normal. And there's a chance that you could get 100% of the specialty rating with each of those, but that chance shrinks the wider the window is. And I think that's kind of, obvious. I have had a normal pop up with 100, and I bought a lottery ticket that day. I won $5. So basically it paid for itself. I felt really lucky. I didn't lose anything. So that's what we're doing. We're going to dispatch them. Every time you dispatch, it's going to take an hour to return. So I like to do it close to reset just because I know I'm going to be on later generally. Yep. Like, these are basics. Like, you guys probably already have this figured out. But a couple of people are like, what were scrolls? Where are these scroll thingies I keep winning? I was just like, huh? They rolled this out sometime in June, May, July of 2019. It threw us all for a loop. And if you hit the question marks on any of these windows, it gives you information. So air dispatch requires 10 level 250 viziers and above, so if you've got like a couple 300s and, couple 250s and one 100 and you have 10 viziers, you can unlock this early by leveling that 100 up to 250. So you can unlock this day one if for some reason you have enough gold to get that many level 250 viziers. Anyway, I think, I guess that's really it. Talent scroll. So it is called a scroll in some windows. I think that just confuses it. A tome versus a scroll. Specialty ratings. So limit for different levels of heirs. 20 for level 10. 30 for level 20. 40 for level 30. 50 for level 40. 60 for level 50. So like your supreme heirs are probably the level 50s or maybe the level 40s. Your royals are probably going to be a level 40. I'll show you how to check, because I think showing is easier than telling. But yeah, these help buttons, read them. Y'all, you guys have the same information I have. I just feel like sometimes I'm able to, I ask people who are a lot smarter than me to teach me. That's it. So I'm just sharing, what they have taught me. Now here I am, and I've clicked into my top vizier and his tutors, or the heirs that he's tutoring. And you see here, I have level 40, level 50, and then a locked one. That's pretty good. I recently leveled up somebody. Well, no, he's politics. So notice that your affinity rating is here at the top, and I want to use either so you guys know, saw my text, yay, um, a military or a politics. And I honestly like to focus on military myself, but I do have enough of these tutor medals to open up a new tutor seat. And I'm going to do that because what else am I going to use them for? And I don't have anybody with military in here. Oh, I do. He's kind of weak. I don't care about gender when I'm naming things, by the way. So if you're sitting there going, Virginia is a man's name, because, named after a yeah, whatever. I don't care. I really don't care. I'm going to develop Price. She's got 1 star and out of 50, so I'm going to work on her. So air develop. Oh, so you've got to filter down. So she was military, and I don't think she had an associated Zier. Oh, I want develop. Okay, so here, if you guys have never filtered, this will show you everybody. I just cleared all my filters. If I want to say, I know Anna or Price had a military, and they're sitting here being sorted by level. Where's Price? Interesting. See, you guys gotta learn with me. This is fantastic. I love this. I love learning together. Let's do it. I really think Price can become somebody. Confirm. And Price. I feel like the no tutor filter is on still, but I definitely haven't clicked that. Interesting. This does not like me. That's okay. You know what? We'll just develop a new one. Oh, level 50. There we go. All level 50s. Cats. Gotta love them. Alright, we'll just start with non-military, no, not assigned. Oh, yeah, Ishmael was the one that got the really high one on a normal. Never seen that before. There's... Let's go weak. And I'm going to use... That's the level 60, so I'm going to use some epic ones. Research. I'm going to accept it. So this, when you hit that rotate button, it means you're going to accept it. I'm going to still try for better. The minute I hit a high military, because I'm always looking for a high military, I don't ignore this change. Yeah, I'm not lucking out today. I prefer prestige over research. I don't need more gold. All right, hit ignore. Yep, so I'm striking out for military today. I'm just going to keep Merlin with prestige, and I'll find somebody to give him to. All right, so now I'm up to Simba, and we're going to use these scrolls. See, this is why you want a lot of these scrolls, is because you're gambling. All right, so the more you have, the more scrolls you can waste, right? I shouldn't have accepted that one, but I did. All right. You guys gotta work with me through all kinds of crazy. Yeah, here we go. That's pretty high research. I'm actually going to leave that. It's not military, which is what I wanted, but that's a pretty good research. And if I strike out on all my other level 60s, then you know what? It's fine. I will go back and I'll redo these. So much gambling, man. No, I definitely don't want to do that. Okay, so there was a military, but it was only 19. I really like to keep my military somewhere around. You know, I'm aiming for 40 or above for pretty much everything. I will take a 30 because I need military more than politics. But I really want 40, so I'm going to keep going. So much gambling here. So much gambling. Okay, so I'm down to only having 4 more opportunities left. I'm going to leave Eric where he is. So much of this is personal preference too. Like I can tell you what I'm recommending. You are not required to follow my advice. I am not some gift from you know, some gift from GOS developers that are going to tell you how to play your game and how to absolutely do the best that you could possibly do. There we go. 36 military. I'm going to leave that. I'm going to move on. So I notice I have a huge number of like regular scrolls. Because, you know, they're cheap. You get them from pretty much everywhere. You win them all the time. Ha, look at that. That's a pretty good prestige. I'll do a couple more times trying to beat that. I didn't do it. So, keep on moving forward. These are just my strategies. And I do tend to do this during Empire Rush only. Like, I'll hoard these and hoard these and hoard these. Yes, military, finally. And, you know, just go at it during Empire Rush. And some of my logic there is that this does impact your military growth, which pirates is generally during Empire Strength. It's not right now. I don't know if that's going to be a permanent change. Um, so I'm going to take off my filter for level 50 and I'm just going to do no development yet. There we go. I'm going to work my way. Yeah, they're in order by level. So I'm just going to start developing people I haven't developed. So what I'm saying is, you know, it's generally during pirates, and you want to grow in military during pirates so that you can beat the bigger seas. So that's my logic for saving these until then. You know, that's my strategy. I want to overwrite anything that's not 30. I do have a standard for myself, and that line is 30. I have 700 left, so it's not like I'm, you know, gonna run out of scrolls anytime soon. I have 70 opportunities here. I'll take it. Yes, I know what I'm doing. I really love that it does that actually, because sometimes I have accidentally overwritten things that I shouldn't have overwritten. Not paying attention and getting excited. I am not going to overwrite that. Ignore. Yeah, higher military. Boom. Sure. I'm just going to keep going. This is the most boring video. I think this is why the last one became 20 minutes as well, is because part of this is gambling. I can't just like get lucky and show you guys on the first try. I mean, I guess there's an opportunity I could get lucky. 5% battery. We better finish this up quick. And I'm just going to do every single one of these. 12. I'm kind of keeping some of these at military just because I need military so bad, but I guess I'm getting research, so fine. I'll take the hint. One political, that's the most useless one. There we go. 40 military. See, these regular scrolls, they're not terrible. They're just, you have more opportunities to get 1 stars. It takes better or more opportunities to do really well. I say I give up, but it's not that I've given up. It's just that it's time consuming and a little boring. All right, so yay. The red dots on the side generally mean that there's somebody better out there you can replace them with. So now I have Laurel. I'm going to actually go from the least military up to the most military. So Price had almost no military. Yes. I'm going to give, and Michaela had 19. So yeah, 38 is great. But Blythe had 27. So 36, definitely. Now we have Walker with 36, better than 33, and we're keeping Anna at 34. Okay, so it's all military. I stick with their affinity. How does heirs affect power growth? It really doesn't affect empire strength, but it does affect power growth. And if you hit the little eye, it'll tell you what it's doing. I think that's pretty cool. Fixed bonus is pretty nice. Looks like I'm not getting, I've got 0% for affinity rating power bonus percent. Seems a little off to me. But, it's still going up. You would think that, because I do have an affinity rating. But I think you have to get up to like 200. Which I don't know that I have yet. So, military, military, military. Great. Click. Military, military, military. Like, this is not my first game. So, I'm going to replace all my lower ones. Yes. And you see how this bonus is increasing, right? It's not a huge number, but it is going up. And I really appreciate that. Wait, did I have a seat available? I don't know why I have politics here. Or probably because I ran out of military. I mean, be real. You only have so many, opportunities to improve things. I feel like, you're still getting a power bonus. That's pretty nice. And politics is one of the affinities. So, hey, I'll take it. And that's tutoring in a nutshell. You want to match these symbols, you want to get your best option. With the heir develop section, you can filter, which is useful. So if I wanted to only look at guys with military, or like I decided prestige was useless, all right, which happens, people decide that. You can sit here and they're going to be ranked from developed already, highest to lowest. I haven't assigned him to anybody. Oh, I need to fix that. Who's got prestige? We use a lot of prestige normally. I'll figure it out. Anyway, I'll assign him. You guys know way too much about my power now. Feel a little seen over here with me showing everything. But that is Heir Tutoring, and I hope you found it useful. And if you didn't, I'm sorry. It's weird. You just gotta gamble and choose appropriately. And what appropriate means is different for everybody. I'm going to focus on military because for me, I really value military. Like it's right there in the story. Um, to me, military is king because it's going to affect how you do in so many of the sub games, and it's going to affect how you do in war. And arena is really just a conglomeration of talents and attributes, and it doesn't matter so much if it's military or not. But in everything else, military is nice. So I feed that a lot. And so that's what my game is, and that's how I show people how to play. It's because I think there's no harm in having a lot of military. It means that there are a lot of like lower ranked players on this board that probably get more grain than I do. I'm okay with that. They could probably get more gold than I do. I'm okay with that. Play your game the way you want it to play it and have fun because it is a cell phone game that we put way too much time, effort, and money into, including this 20-minute video on air developing. So with that, I hope you have a great day, and let me know if you have any more questions that I could answer for you. Bye.